Hey guys, it's Bryony. So it's about 7 o'clock in the evening on Monday the 4th of July and I just had my period. I have kind of been cramping a little bit on and off all day, but I got home just now from shopping with my mum for shoes and I was cramping quite badly, so I went to the toilet. There was nothing in my underwear, but when I wiped I noticed that there was it was slightly bloody, so it was obviously my period just started. But I'm not sure how long it's going to take to actually kick in and start properly bleeding, so I'm just going to leave a panty liner on for the moment, and I will probably start filming from tomorrow morning. Don't really have anything planned for tomorrow, but we'll just see how the day goes. But anyway, my period has started right now and I'll just see how the video works out. So it's like 1:45 right now, and I thought I'd just come on and do a quick update. Since I found, I wiped and got that bit of blood at 7 o'clock, I haven't actually started bleeding to the point where it's showing up on any panty liners or any pads or anything. I think this is a new thing my period started doing recently. I'm sure it happened last month, actually, I'm pretty confident. But anyway, I might get cramping before my period starts, but it doesn't actually start for a good day or a good few hours. So I probably won't properly start bleeding until tomorrow, but I was cramping quite bad, so I did take some meds for that, but they've lasted for a long time, which is good. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you my little snack that I'm having before bed. One thing I've been trying to do this month is, sorry, there's flies everywhere in here. I've been trying to do this month is go a bit more vegan. I'd been thinking about it for a long time. The first time I went vegan, it really didn't work out for me. This time I'm definitely much better equipped to do it, and I'm just doing it sensibly, but I'm not really forcing it, and I've only kind of started doing it in the last 2 weeks, so I wouldn't expect it to have any impact on this period. But who knows, a few periods down the line maybe we'll see some difference. But anyway, this is my little kind of snack, which is just some fresh cut apple and this is like an Italian Nutella, but this brand, it's called Prodotto Biologico. I don't know, I can't pronounce it properly, but it's like a Nutella without milk, and it's also vegan. But I swear this thing tastes exactly like Nutella. In fact, it's so good that I even said to my mum, I've got to take a jar of this back to England with me, because the only one I found in the UK that is like a vegan chocolate spread is by a brand called Bionica, I think, and it's like a dark chocolate. It's not, they do a hazelnut one, I believe, but it's not vegan. It does have milk. But they do a dark chocolate one which is vegan, but it's a very different taste to kind of any other chocolate spread. And you've got to, I do like dark chocolate, so I did actually quite like it. But this in particular, this is I could, if you put them side by side, I could taste the difference between this and Nutella. But it is so close in flavour that it's actually, I was astounded when I saw it and I read through the ingredients and I was like, oh my god, it's not actually got anything. I think it might be vegan. And then of course I bought it and later on realised it had that vegan sign on it. But yeah, and it's also gluten-free. But I was just so excited to find this. I did not think it would be the sort of thing I would find in Italy, because you never know when you go abroad as to how far along they are, whatever country you're going to, is with vegan or vegetarian or gluten-free, dairy-free stuff. But they were reasonably good here, so that was a good thing. Very tasty anyway. But I will speak to you in the morning now, unless my period does something radical in the night. It is probably about 11 o'clock now. I woke up at 7:30 this morning, kind of cramping and needing the loo, so I went to the loo and I felt a bit better after that as well, and I decided I was going back to bed again because I wasn't getting up at that time. And then I probably woke up about half an hour ago. So now I probably going to just put my bikini on and have a lazy day, to be honest. It's our last day of the holiday in Italy, and I was kind of hoping that my period would actually come and properly start yesterday, because sometimes the second day is just as bad or sometimes worse than the first day, and we have to travel home tomorrow. Admittedly, it is in the evening, so at least I had the majority of the day to kind of get stuff out of the way. But quite often when I have my period, I have what I call an episode, which usually lasts about just under an hour, but it's when it's really quite painful, when my uterus is trying to shed something, like a particularly thick piece of the lining or a clot or something like that. And I don't have very clotty periods, but it just sometimes does this, and it's quite painful at the time, and I have to lie down and take medicine and stuff. And I'm just worried that if it happens and I'm on the plane or something, I obviously won't be able to lie down or curl up or do anything like that. So that's the only thing that's making me a bit nervous, but I'm trying not to, you know, let it take hold, if that makes sense, because I don't know how this period's going to be. It could be much, much better, and being negative is just going to make it happen. So I'm being positive and presuming it's not going to happen, but I mean, I'm not worried because my family all know I've got my period. I'm not embarrassed to tell people about it, so that helps at least. So I do have to lie down, suddenly they'll all understand why. It does make you realise, you know, if you had painful periods and you were too shy to tell anyone about them, like, what the hell would you do in these situations? I mean, it's rarely that bad, but it's just a worry that you have, you know, when you've known it to be like that. It's just something you can't really help. I guess it's like if you're pregnant and you've had a really bad birth at one point, you know that every birth is different, but you're just worried that it'll happen again. So yeah, I mean, that's all for right now. I'm just gonna put my bikini on, and I just woke up. I did just put a cup in. I put my Ruby cup in, which is a nice soft squishy cup. My kind of pad setup is up here. I'm not sure if you can see, but on that top shelf is like my underwear and my socks, and then these are all pads, and then I've just put my wet bag over there, and yes, taken the mess from my room. But still, that's kind of how I'm just doing my period stuff this month. And I bought a few pads, but not a lot, because I knew it was coming at the end of the holiday. So this is my breakfast smoothie. It's just basically blackberries, blackberries and about 2 raspberries. I was just trying to use up what was left. It's not as tasty as the other ones. I also put hemp seeds in here. I was trying to use up the majority of the almond milk as well, so it's not the tastiest of them, but it is still pretty good. So I'm just gonna have this for breakfast and probably have something else as well. So this is the villa where we have been staying whilst we're in Italy, and it's just like absolutely gorgeous. Mountainsides, pools down there. That's our view. Obviously my dad, as you can see there. We got one of these, what are they called, the Fat Boy Laysack, something like that, but I think it's a knockoff actually from a local store, but it's worked pretty well. And then more of the gardens. It's just absolutely beautiful here. And then over there's the drive back to the house. But yeah, I'll show you the pool a little bit. It's been really nice here. Ah, gorgeous. So I'm still trying to figure out where my mum's gone, because she seems to have vanished. And I thought she'd be down here with my dad, but apparently not. And I'm going to sunbathe, and I forgot to get my towel down. It's coming up to about 2 o'clock now, and I've just got changed again to go out with my mum. We're just going to go shopping to get a new outfit for something special that's happening. So I haven't got much time, which is why I really need to do it while I'm out here in Italy. The problem is my suitcase was so full when I came. I'm gonna have to think of things to like kick out of it and stuff, because I've also bought a lot of stuff for presents for Eid for Mace and Ube, and some new shoes as well while I was out here. So you know, so there's a problem with going on holiday to somewhere like Italy where they've got really good fashion, and you end up buying a lot of stuff. But yeah, at the moment I'm still kind of on and off cramping, and I can't work out why, because I have taken some meds for it, but it's still like coming through. But I should be able to still enjoy myself on this trip. So it's just gone like past 5:15 I think right now. I went shopping with my mum, but unfortunately my camera battery was dying, so I had to leave it here while it charged. I was filming some other stuff and I didn't realise how low it had got, but I just basically got a few nice shirts in here. I don't know, maybe I can grab them out and you can see. I had to take my cup out because it was kind of painful while I was out shopping. It was getting really bad towards the end. I went to come home. I took my cup out and it was pretty much full, which might have been why. And then I was really hungry and I ate some food, and that helped a lot too. So yeah, it's under control, and I might go outside and go and sunbathe a bit again a bit later on, and also drinking. But anyway, they're basically just like plain stripy and blue shirts. But this is one of them. Just really nice, and then exactly the same style, I think, in like a blue. They were all in the sale, and also like a long sleeved one as well, because it's quite a bit colder back in the UK than it is out here in Italy. I think the temperature is, well, in the UK and I think pretty much everywhere else, we do temperatures in degrees Celsius, not Fahrenheit. So it's about 30 degrees Celsius here. I think back in the UK it's about 20. So it's significantly warmer over here than it is back there. And much better. It's all sunny the whole time we've been here, which has been lovely. But yeah, right now I'm just relaxing, not in any pain really. So hopefully that stays. So this is Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hola.
You might recognise him. He was in a video of mine about 2 years ago, I think. When we were on our family holiday back then. He's my cousin, and his older brother is also my other cousin as well. And we did like a video, and I also posted on my Instagram because he wanted to do a Q&A and you guys left a lot of questions. But I'm not sure we'll actually have time to get that done before the holiday's over. Who knows, we'll see. So I really felt like having a chocolate sorbet, which we don't have in the house, we only got ice cream. So I managed to persuade Mum into taking me out, and we've got my cousin Neil, who I don't think you've seen before actually, with us too. So we're just off to get ice cream. Or sorbet, in my case. Sorry if my lips kind of make me look like a clown at the moment. It's just gone past like probably 8:30 actually, and the reason my lips are like this is because I forgot to mention in a bit earlier on in the video that something else I got today when we went shopping with my mum, as well as the 3 shirts, is we got 2 scarves and a lip pencil, or a lip liner, slash you can actually use this one to fill it in as well. And this is by Sephora, lip liner to go, and it's the Deep Aubergine colour. I really wanted like a darker lip colour because it makes you look older using a darker lipstick and kind of like a cat eye makeup. But I forgot I didn't actually bring any makeup remover with me on holiday because I didn't bring my makeup, aside from this kind of like cargo eyeshadow palette and an eyeshadow brush, which it was just for like practice, but I completely forgot. I decided not to bring them at the last minute, and somehow I must have thrown it in my suitcase, so I didn't bring any eye makeup or like just general makeup remover. So I just had to do it with like water and tissue, which is probably why it looks a bit clowny, but at least I did get the majority of it off by scrubbing. But yeah, it's a really nice colour, this one, and it does the job of helping to make it look a bit older, because I've got a couple like businessy meetings and meetings that I really want to look more mature for, and it just helps to be taken seriously. It's just that downside, you know, everyone says, oh, you know, you'll be glad to look younger in like 20 years or whatever, and I go, yeah, but that's still 20 years away. It is frustrating when if at the time you just want to be taken seriously for something and people won't because of your age or because of the way you look, because you look a lot younger than your age. People naturally assume you act a lot younger, but because of that as well. So that is frustrating, but there are definitely tips and tricks. And one thing I'm also doing, and was a present for my mum, is she gave me a personal stylist lesson, which is when you get a personal stylist to come to your house and look through your wardrobe and suggest outfits that could make you look older or however you want to look, really, and that kind of stuff. Well, I'm sure you guys know what a personal stylist is, but you know, that was a nice present. I thought it was a very clever idea of hers. So yeah, but that's just what's happening at the moment. Cramp wise, I'm okay. Was a little bit on and off a bit earlier, but I had dinner now, which was spaghetti with bolognese, except I had mine without the meat in it, and it was very tasty. So I think I will probably have a bath a bit later on actually, because I want to just clean myself up before bed, and you know, just last day, you want to get clean before you travel again. It always feels bad when you travel and you're sticky and stuff, because you get sticky from that anyway. But yeah, it is 11:20 right now, and I'm probably going to go to sleep quite soon. My bedroom has been invaded by this guy who I've just been giving a sex ed lecture on.
Bloody hell. Never again.
Now you're never going to visit my room again. Lecture's probably the wrong word. Advice, I prefer.
No, lecture's the right word. She doesn't shut up.
No, he's exaggerating. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I think I did quite a bit in this video actually compared to some of my other ones, but please subscribe. Don't forget you can get pads and menstrual cups from my website, which is linked down below. The Brie and Nana cup was launched while I was on this holiday, and you can still get it, but when they sell out, they are out for good. But I will see you later. Thanks for watching, guys.